Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Turning Point and the Results Manager and how to export the results from the Turning Point to the Blackboard. Right click on the Start menu, go to the All Programs and go to find the Turning Point Technologies. Okay, select Turning Point 2008 or 2013, whatever the program which you have. You can pin it to the Start menu by right clicking. You can pin it to Taskbar or Start menu, whatever you want. So click on the Turning Point and open the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, once the PowerPoint presentation is open, okay, this is how 2008 looks like. The 2013 is a little bit different. You have separate panes, which is not very much different from 2008. Okay, now let's create a new slide. Go to the Insert slide. You can click on Vertical slide. Here is this particular slide is for multiple choice questions. You can explore many options over here. A horizontal side, pie slide, and also you have a true or false, etc., etc., yes or no, or you also have a true or false, etc., etc. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the existing file which I have already created for you. Create one slide perfectly created, and I like Arial size font with 20. If I know my answer is true, I select answer as this is the correct value. On your right hand side, this is the Turning Point pane where you can select your answers, which one is correct and which one is incorrect. Also you can adjust the points for each correct answer, and you can also adjust the multiple responses. Let's say in a multiple choice questions, if I have more than one correct answer, let's say in this particular answer, if my this A and D are correct, now I'm going to simply change on the right hand side pane and underneath the answers value, just select correct or incorrect values. Okay, and I'll say multiple responses, 2 or 1, whatever it is. Okay, and also I can adjust the points. Okay, so one thing you have to do is, like, for example, you have a fixed time for each and every question, so you have to insert the time in your slide. Go to the Insert Objects on the top left hand corner of the PowerPoint presentation. So insert the countdown time. So here's the countdown time. Just move it aside so that it's not obstructing your results. You can adjust the time by clicking on it. You can set it to 90 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever you want. Okay, and also you can insert a certain objects, such as if you if you want to show your students, okay, both D and A are correct, just go to the Insert Object again and just say correct answer indicator with a check mark or arrow mark, whatever it is. Okay, so I prefer check marks basically, which is more clear. And alright, the next step is reset the session. Sometimes what happens is, if you insert a new slide, okay, let me show you again. If I insert a new slide, and here I have two multiple choice, 1 and 2, right? Okay, as you can see, the responses are already there here, 50% responses by 1 and 2. So what you need to do is you have to reset the entire session. You can just reset one current slide. It's always good to reset the entire session. I'm going remember this carefully. Before you reset, if you have to save these the results, make sure you save and then reset. I'm going to show you how to save the slide, save the results now. Okay, now that you prepare your questions, the next step is using the Turning Point. Let's say you're in the classroom and you want to use your Turning Point. Okay, the first step is the students need to have their own clickers, and make sure these clickers are registered in the Blackboard. They can register themselves by going to the Blackboard, or they can go to the your technology center in your university, and each student should have their own clicker. Okay, and when you go to the classroom, you carry your clicker receiver and insert into your USB, and each and every clicker receiver will have its own ID, and let your students know what is your the receiver ID, and they have to select that particular receiver to answer these questions. Okay, once you're ready, just press F5 and start your Turning Point session. Okay, once you start your PowerPoint presentation, just press the next arrow, your time will start. Okay, and you can see here on your top left or right hand corner, bottom right or left hand corner, you can set the time. We selected 90 seconds, right, for this question. So within 90 seconds, this polling will stop, and press your answer. Ask your students to select the answers within 90 seconds. Okay, now I have one clicker with me, so as you can see, here is a response of 1. For example, in your class, if you have 30 students, make sure you get 30 responses. Of course, once the time is over, that's it, they cannot poll it and they lose the points. Okay, once the polling is completed, just select, let's presume here we have the time is over, 0 seconds, the polling is closed. Once the polling is closed, hey, we have 100% response for which compound is a natural emulsifying agent? Lactose, which is incorrect, by the way. The response is, number of responses is 1, and 100% answer A. Okay, now once your session is over, exit and make sure you save a session. Again on the top top left hand corner, here is the save session option. Just click on that and it will ask you to save the file. You can save it in your folder wherever you want, or on your desktop. The good thing is here it saves based on the time. It says new session 10/18/2013 3:52 p.m. So, but I'm going to change it. Say my course code for 361 section 1 on 10/18/2013 3:52 p.m. Save the session. Okay, now the session is saved on the desktop. So what's the next thing is, before I exit this, just reset. Make sure you reset this session. Just reset this. Okay, close this. I'm gonna save anyway. Now again, click on the start menu and go to all programs and Turning Technologies and find the results manager. Okay, so I already pinned it to my start menu, so click on the results manager. So the results manager will open. Okay, if your course is already set, then you're fine. I'm going to show you from scratch. So if your course is not already set, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the new course. Okay, you're going to click on the download a participant list, and your school ID, and just click next and enter your password. Okay, alright, and again click next and wait a minute. Okay, here's a funny part. I don't know, it's been a while, it's like this, and no one is able to resolve this issue. You cannot scroll up or down. Just type it in the username, your username and the password. Okay, then click on login. Don't enter, just click on the login. Okay, now click on the next, and now you'll see your coursework. Okay, just select one of your courses. Okay, I'm going to select one course, which is 40622. Just click on finish. Okay, give the description, whatever you want to give, it's up to you, and just press OK. So here is a participant list which you have. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to import the results. Okay, so before you import the results, click on new column. Okay, so the grade column name is, let's say, Q1 quiz 1, whatever it is, and the description of the column, and click on this column. This column will have grades collected from a session swipe. Click on that and click on the choose button and go to desktop, because that's where you save the file. So for 361, etc., etc., just open the file, and number of students 1, number of questions 1, maximum points 1, attendance points 1. No, you don't want to give an attendance points, just press 0, because you don't want to give any points for attendance, and just click add. Okay, alright, So here is my clicker, which I didn't register on my name. That's why it's showing, some kind of error. Now you can link it to a student. For example, if the student is Shankar, just link it to him. Now per se, let's say each and every question you have given 1 point, but for one of the particular questions you want to double the points per se, or probably you may have given a wrong question or a wrong choice and you want to make it a bonus question. So what you're going to do is just click on this particular column which you have created just now. That's a new column, but I named it as a Q1 because it's a quiz 1. So double click on that, and now you can edit the session. Click on the edit session. Okay, here I said, hey, acacia is a correct answer, but if I know that lactose is also correct answer, you're going to change it and just say correct. And if you want to change the correct value to, the points for this particular question to 2 points, you can adjust here. So it doesn't matter even if you did an error in your turning point PowerPoint, you can fix it here for the results. So here is the export button over here. Click on this export, and it will ask you to save a file or to a learning management system. Click on the learning management systems, and again it will ask you to log in again. So just click next and enter your password again. Okay, save this information, but it's not going to save anyway. Just click next. Again it will going to ask you, just click next again. Okay, and select your course. Click next. Okay, the reason it's not showing anything here is because I'm not registered for this coursework, right? So usually it will give you an options here. You can click on this email individual results to the students through the Blackboard. You can click on that, or you can include a common message, or a top of the report or bottom of the report, etc., etc. And once it is you set your the instructions, you can just click finish, and that's it.